TMP-Marian Monarch boys look to close out the regular season with their 8th win in a row as they play host to the Plainville Cardinals here at Al Billinger Fieldhouse in the regular season finale. A good Tuesday evening as we welcome you into the Fieldhouse in Hayes where the TMP Monarch boys play host to the Plainville Cardinals. I'm Jonathan Swigert along with Rachel Fox back at the KHEZ studios and our Hayes Post live stream video producer and engineer Harrison Brett with us here at the Fieldhouse. The Monarch boys are 16-4 on the season, have won 7 in a row after a 78-38 rout of Southeast to Saline on Saturday. As they cruise to that victory, Monarchs have now won 7 in a row, as I mentioned, and play host to a Plainville Cardinal team that is 6-14 and 3-7 in the MCL. For TMP, they have already secured the #1 seed in the 3A Norton Sub-State next week, and they have already have a matchup set for next Tuesday. It's Beloit. So everything for next week in the Sub-State is decided. The only thing for TMP now is try and move to 10-1 in the MCL and pray and hope, root for those Oakley Plainsmen tonight as they take on the Hoxie Indians, hoping for a win to where TMP could share the regular season MCL crown with the Hoxie Indians. Either way, TMP try to finish the regular season strong heading into a big Sub-State week next week. The TMP Monarchs playing host to the Plainville Cardinals here at the Fieldhouse. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll get the coach's interview. We'll get the thoughts of Coach Bill Mayers. He joins us next here on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza and online at CompareMyCoverage.com.
Back into Al Billinger Fieldhouse, more of a pregame show as we're joined now by Coach Bill Mayer, whose thoughts brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. And Coach, come off back-to-back matchups there on Friday and Saturday. Talk a little bit of Southeast to Saline. You guys got out to a quick start, and it seemed like that's kind of been the theme the last couple of games.
Yeah, I like what we did there. Obviously, there was some concern about the back-to-back, the bus ride the next day, and those sort of things. But I also like where our team is getting to mentally. They're hungry. They want to win. They were ready to play. And I thought they came out ready to take care of business.
And I think that's something that we've talked about for a little while now. It seems like that this group has found that extra little bit of want to, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and they're just playing some really good basketball now too, which helps with that. I think the offense is looking. I mean, we talked earlier, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. You know, I didn't like where our offense was at, and I think now we're moving the ball better. I think we're getting it side to side. I think we're making good shots, better shots, and I think that, you know, one of the things that stands out in the Southeast Saline game was just great ball movement, finding the open guy, and it's amazing how our shooting percentages go up as we take better shots.
And did you see the moment in the season where it kind of, I don't know if clicked is the right word, or maybe the switch flipped a little bit, but where they kind of said, okay, like this is where we need to be. We're going to take it to that level?
Well, I think, you know, and we kind of knew there were some things that we were rough at defensively and offensively in the MCL tournament. But I think, you know, when you look at Hoxie and then we came back against Hoxie and got beat again, I think we looked at it and we said, all right, if we want to do, you know, be a special team this year, then we've got to get some of this stuff fixed. And so I think the guys dug in and have steadily improved on both sides of the floor from that point on. And so just, you know, proud of where our pressure and our defense is right now. Now we still got stuff that we got a week now before Sub-State after tonight, and we still got stuff to improve on. But I like the direction we're going.
And I think probably a lot of times, too, for your group, because of the ability to make shots sometimes that maybe that overshadows the defense. But as you said, that has come a long way this year.
Absolutely, and I've been impressed with some of our guys that we wouldn't have maybe said were great defenders and how they've improved themselves in that direction. And we have some guys that are just great defenders, which have continued to carry us a little bit. But, yeah.
Got a matchup with the Plainville Cardinals. What stands out about them? What have you seen from them?
Plainville's going to be a good team tonight. Coach Dries does a great job up there, and he's done a great job with that whole program through the years. They will come tonight with a lot of pride. They're senior laden. They're great kids, and they're going to play incredibly hard and try to beat us at our place tonight. And so I told our guys, you have got to throw records out. You have got to throw everything out and go out there and play tonight. So I expect to see up and down the floor. I expect to see tough defense from them. I expect to see them change up a lot of stuff, and I expect them to play hard and have a lot of pride.
And key to the game for your group?
I think we've talked about this a lot lately, but we have dominated the boards the last couple games, and that's been a huge benefit for us. And so I think continuing to clean the glass on both sides of the floor will give us a chance. I also think we got to make sure we play inside and out tonight. Again, a team that is maybe not as post led as other teams, and so sometimes when you hit some shots like we did the other night, there's a temptation to continue to throw them up there. But the good formula for us is inside and out and get those shots more open and play through the post.
All right, good luck. We'll chat with you afterwards.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
We'll have more after this here on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Next Tech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Next Tech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Lawn, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barrett, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
Welcome you courtside from Al Billinger Fieldhouse, where we just got our national anthem and ready to get this one underway. They're going to run through the starting lineups on the floor, so we're just a couple of minutes away from the start of this matchup. Real quickly, before we go any further in our Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, let's pause for station identification here on the Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
The Monarchs Sports Network is powered by Herman Physical Therapy on 99.5 KHAZ and HayesPost.com.
Monarch Sports Network is always powered by Herman Physical Therapy. They'll get you in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up that healing process with free consultation. You see your same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy. They love helping people. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook. We're still A couple of minutes to start of this one, so real quickly, let's run through the starting lineups. They're going to do so. In fact, they're doing it right now, so let's go ahead and do that. For Coach Chris Dries and the Plainville Cardinals, they will go with Parker Crope, the 5'8 senior. Cale Dobson's a 5'10 senior. Clay Pelton, the 5'8 senior. Anders Dewey, the 5'10 junior, and then Garrett Whitney is the 6'2 senior. So that's a look at the starters for Coach Dries and the Plainville Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the TMP-Marian Monarchs, they will go with Lucas Lang, the 5'10 senior, along with Ian Chu, the 5'11 senior, as Ian gets his first career start. As Bryce Seib is the 5'11 junior, Jackson Schulte, the 6'1 senior, and Dylan Worth is a 6'6 sophomore. Ian, of course, was under the weather on senior night, so he gets his opportunity to start here in the regular season finale for the Monarchs here in the final game of the regular season from Albillinger Fieldhouse. So again, Coach Bill Mayer in his third year will go with Lang, Chu, Seib, Schulte, and Worth. Coach Dries in Plainville will go with Crobe, Dobson, Plainville, Dewey, and Whitney. Plainville comes in at 6-14 on the year, 3-7 in the Mid-Cotton League. They're coming off an 11-point loss to Ellis their last time out. TMP coming off that win over Southeast Saline on Saturday. Monarchs will be those home white uniforms with the dark blue Monarchs across the front and the numbers trimmed in gray. Meanwhile, Plainville will be in the road black uniforms, that dark red Plainville with the numbers and the Plainville trimmed in white. That's our uniform update. It's brought to you by Phase 2 for Business Polo Team Gear. Your first choice should be Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery. They've got no minimum order plus quick turnaround time. They're just off Vine on 22nd Street next to Big D's Rental in Hayes. Plainville will shoot down to our right here in this first half. From left to right they go as they'll start out the ball game with the basketball. Down to the right side they go for Parker Crowe. Dumps it for Whitney. He'll kick it for Cale Dobson. A fadeaway three-pointer that goes out of bounds as he airballed it off of TMP's Ian Chu. That ball was so short that it went off of Chu and out of bounds, and TMP will stay on the defensive end here after that missed three-pointer. To key it in is Anders Dewey, left side. Here's a three that's too strong on the deck. Ian Chu will track it down, and TMP will get their first opportunity. Plainville goes 0 of 2, and now TMP's Bryce Seib will drive to the right side, kick it for Schulte. Schulte to Chu, lost it, got it back on the deflection by Lang. Chu will drive in, cut off on the baseline, dumps it for Dylan Worth. Worth finds Lang, he'll kick it right side for Seib. Bryce has a little lane, goes in as it blocked from behind by Anders Dewey. That's out of bounds off of Plainville, and TMP will keep possession of the basketball. And now Jace Whitling will check in for TMP as Ian Chu will check out of the contest. As the Monarch faithful, the student section across the way from us, give Ian a round of applause as he checks out. Worth lost it on the way up. Whitling saves it, but right off of the hands of Dewey and into the hands of Whitney. Worth just lost it on the way up on his first effort on a little hook shot. Now back the other way they go, and Plainville throw it away. Cale Dobson, or rather Clay Pelton's pass was too tall for Cale Dobson, and a turnover for the Plainville Cardinals. Each team with a tough start to this one offensively. No points on the board yet. TMP will dump it for Worth inside. Worth draws a double team, kicks it for Whitling. Jace kicks it out. Top of the key. Here's Bryce Seib for three, and he buries it. Seib knocks down the three to start the game. Bryce had struggled from three, but he has come alive over the last several games as he knocks this one down, his first of the contest, and TMP leads 3-0 to start out this ball game. Left side, Parker Crowe, the senior with it. He'll lob it over the top. Anders Dewey turned down the jumper, now drives, cut off tightly by Bryce Seib. Little pick and roll for Dobson, little hesitation, got to the left elbow. Good defense by Lang, forces him to kick it to Dewey, right side. They dump it for inside, trying to work at a little bit of space and nowhere to go as Dobson forced up a bad shot. Whitling tracks it down near midcourt, will throw it ahead to Seib. Seib rifles it right side. Schulte Jackson will drive, hangs in, flips it home. That was a tough shot and a good scramble by TMP as they lead 5-0. Jackson Schulte gets his first field goal of the ball game, and that's all because of the hustle for Whitling as TMP takes a 5-0 lead. Little scramble there. So Monarchs getting after it here. There's a drive by Anders Dewey. Can't bank it home. The lefty, though, follows his own miss and then fell to the deck with a basketball, and they're going to call a foul on TMP. Well, they called Jace Whitling for the foul. It'll be the first for Jace. Dewey followed the missed shot and got it and fell down, but they say the contact forced him to fall down. Plainville will lob it over the top. Here's Clay Pelton with it, cut off on the drive. Dewey has it left side with 5:45 to go first quarter. Lost it on the dribble, gets it back in between the circles. Little hesitation. Now he'll drive inside, can't flip it home as it hung on the back of the iron. Rebound down to Whitling. As Jason's got a couple early off the bench for TMP. Side directs traffic. They post up Worth inside, got by the defender, scores and has a chance for one more. The defender slid in underneath, and the foul will be on Cale Dobson as Worth is headed to the free throw line. Dobson tried to slide in late, and the free throw opportunity coming for Worth. 7-0, TMP has the lead. A chance here with that first foul on Cale Dobson for a three-point play for Worth, and he converts the three-point play. An 8-0 start for TMP. Worth with his first three of the game had 10 and 3 points in that hard-fought win for him and company. TMP lit it up from deep, really didn't need a lot from Worth in that onslaught over southeast of Saline. Here's a three for Anders Dewey. Dewey's got a little space to knock down the three. As Dewey gets Plainville on the board. At 8-3, Seib another kick out three. This one he can't convert. And the rebound down to Garrett Whitney, the 6'2 senior. Skies for that rebound. Seib hit a three earlier and can't quite convert that time. Dewey got all the way to the bucket using Whitney as a screen, and Dewey scored 5 in a row. Dewey with that little hesitation got free. He has 5 in the game. And now Pelton a little too aggressive on the dribble handoff from Seib to Lucas Lang.
Fouls on the Cardinals, number 10, Clay Pelton.
Pelton will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. And in for the first time comes Preston Osmeyer, the 6'1 senior for Plainville Cardinals. TMP leads 8-2, 8-5 rather. 4:41 to play here in this opening quarter. Lang on the inbounds, not a side. What about a backdoor lob? Instead, we'll set it up. Lang hesitates, right side for Whitling. Off a screen, it's Schulte. He's open, fires the three, and knocks it down. Jackson Schulte with 5 first quarter points. As TMP leads 11-5 with just under 4.5 to go. Schulte buries the second three of the first quarter for TMP. Pelton, Preston Osmeyer looked like he may have traveled with it, pulls up and knocks down the two. Osmeyer buries the long jumper. 11-7 on his first field goal. Schulte with a floater into the lane is good. 13-7. Schulte now has 7 in the contest. And he's nearing a milestone that we'll get to pretty quick. 4 minutes to go here in this first half. 6-point TMP lead. Here's a Schulte steal. Jackson will go down to the other end and miss the layup. He got hit from behind. Good hustle by Parker Krob to block that shot. And back the other way comes Plainville. He had a layup, but Krob didn't give up on the play, and now Whitney's open underneath, and he will score. 13-9 after Garrett Whitney makes it a 4-point game as he was able to get free inside. Schulte had it locked on one end, and Whitney scores. Plainville has made 5 straight field goals. Whitling for the elbow buries the jumper. Whitling's first field goal. It's 15-9. Whitling hits his first field goal. TMP's lead is 6 at 15-9. 3:10 to go here in this first quarter. The pass right side. Whitling knocked it away, and it's into the TMP bench, and it will stay with Plainville. Jason nearly stole that basketball. Carter Selmer, the 5'8 sophomore, will check in for the first time for Plainville. And TMP is going to bring in Gavin Unrein. Cade Harris also checks in for TMP. So Monarchs go with Unrein, Seib, Schulte, Worth, and Cade Harris. Cade, of course, matched his career high with 11 in that win over southeast to Saline. Dewey drives right side. Osmeyer finds Whitney, who has it blocked inside by Worth. Ball deflected. Whitney will try and track it down. It's through the hands of Harris. Then there's a fight, or rather a pile up on the floor. A little bit of contact, and they'll say off of Plainville as Osmeyer and Schulte bang into each other. Not a little or fight, but just a battle for the basketball on the deck. And Schulte and the defender, Selmer, went out of bounds, and Selmer was the one who was on the sideline, and so it's out of bounds back to TMP and a little scramble for it. Here's Harris. Cade's open left side. He'll shoot the three, miss it, and we're going to get a foul inside called on Bryce Seib.
Fouls on the Monarchs for 15.
Call, say Seib shoved it, trying to get that position for the rebound. Lang will replace Seib. 15-9, TMP with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter on top. Lang guarding Dewey. Little crossover. Got a screen from Whitney. Takes it left side. Kicks it for Osmeyer. Osmeyer swings it for Selmer. Had it knocked away. Got it back. He was battling Cade Harris with it. Now driving in. Having it blocked inside and out of bounds off of Plainville is Anders Dewey. Dewey thought he got fouled, but the 6'6" sophomore Worth blocked the shot. And back the other way we go. TMP with the basketball. Worth blocks only about a half a shot a game. He gets credit for the amount of balls he gets deflections on. He blocks a lot of shots, or at least alters a lot of shots. Here's a pass inside. He climbed the ladder to pull it down, but they'll get a foul before the shot, as Whitney will be called for the foul on the back of Worth. That was a tough catch on that left low block. He snagged it out of the air and then went in and scored it, but I'll call it on Whitney on the floor. It's his first. Left side, Harris won't shoot the three, drives to the lane, kicks it for Worth. He goes in, got mugged from behind, and he's going to shoot a couple of free throws. Worth, I think they'll call it on. Oh, they actually get Preston Osmeyer for the foul, so that's 2 on Osmeyer. Okay, it's his first. It's the second. It's Worth misses a free throw, so I guess it's the first on Osmeyer. It's the 4th team foul. As Pelton will check back in. Worth, who came in a 68% free throw shooter. Misses the front end, and the second one, no good as well. Unrein keeps it alive, tipped it away from Harris, and then tracked down by Carter Selmer. This time TMP's Cade Harris and Gavin Unrein kind of battling each other to get that offensive rebound. Dewey right side. Osmeyer will step into a three, left it short. Good check out by TMP's Worth. He'll find Unrein with it. Unrein up the floor. Gavin goes in, draws the contact, and scores it with a little scoop shot and a wild off-balance layup. Unrein with his first field goal. TMP's lead is 17-9 on Gavin Unrein's first field goal. That was a off-balance, awkward shot, but he got it to go. Whitney was open right side for TMP, or rather for Plainville. Now Dobson with it. He'll swing it right side for Selmer. Whitney's trying to post up on Worth. They can't get it to him. Osmeyer was on his tippy toes looking for somebody. He'll go left side for Pelton, left it short. Rebound tipped, and they're going to call a foul on Osmeyer. That will be his second. So it'll be Osmeyer with a foul. It'll be his second. So the 5th team foul. Monarchs will bring Schulte out of the game as Seib will check in and Worth will check out. So Romy comes in for the first time. Trenton missed the last 2 games, but he's back for the senior. Harris will run the point with Unrein, Romy, Seib, and Lang, the 5 of the floor. It's really 3 point guards for TMP. Lang has it left side, not a Bryce Seib with it. Right side for Cade Harris. Harris on that wing will dump it for Romy. Trenton kicks it for Unrein. Not a Seib as they'll reset the offense. Lang off a screen. Lucas drives, not a Harris. Harris finds a little seam. He'll go in and up and under and scores. That was a tough play for Cade Harris, a sophomore. But he got it to go 19-9 in favor of TMP. Harris and Unrein with 2 pretty plays inside as they were able to get to the rim on the last 2 possessions. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pelton found himself wide open right side, pulls up and knocks down the jumper. Clay Pelton knocks down a long 2. It's 19-11. He was wide open. After the defense lost him on the dribble, he kind of went a bit of a bull in a china shop, but found himself wide open and knocked down the jumper. Romy into the block. Now we'll kick it for Seib, who finds Lang. Here's Seib on a pass from Lang for 3. That'll skip off, and Whitney down with a rebound, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. TMP leads by 8 at 19-11 on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K. Long, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
16 is 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Through one quarter of action, the TMP boys on top of the Plainville Cardinals by the score of 19-11. So we'll welcome you into our second quarter of action. TMP with Whitling, Schulte, Worth, Seib, and Lang, the 5 on the floor. They'll post up Worth inside, got some space and can't score it. And then they're going to call a blocking foul as Worth missed the shot. But they call a blocking foul on Cale Dobson. Worth on the back down, and now Coach Chris Dries is extremely upset with the official. It was a late call. I think he waited to make the call to see if Worth was going to make the field goal. So 2 free throws coming up for Cale Dobson. It's his second, and as Worth will shoot the first free throw and knock it down. It's one of those situations where Dobson, he's 5'10", trying to guard 6'6" Worth, and he tried to draw the foul. Worth, yes, with the back down, but it wasn't a player control situation where he was out of control. And yeah, there was contact as Worth makes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and Anders Dewey down with the rebound. It's one of those things where it looks worse than it was with a little acting. A 7:40 to go. There was absolutely contact, but so here's a drive, turning around. Dewey missed it. He thought he got fouled. Rebound down to Worth. Had a couple of rebounds in this one. Seib will bring it up front court, hand it for Schulte, who's got 2 defenders around him. Worth is, or rather, Whitling has it. Not a Seib. As Bryce will hand it for Lucas Lang, guarded tightly. Lang with a crossover, nearly lost it. As Pelton right up in his face. Right side Seib. Schulte off of 3, off a screen, can't shoot the 3. Lang will drive, find Bryce Seib. Left side they go to Whitling. Whitling got open for a moment, and he traveled with it. He had about 3 different options, and unfortunately the indecisiveness forced the turnover. Could have put it on the deck. He had a little seam. He decided to pass it out and unfortunately traveled with it. 2 TMP turnovers. Plainville only has a couple here in this early half as well. 7 minutes to go in the first half. TMP leads by 9. Tyler Rohr, a 5'10" sophomore, in for the first time at that last dead ball for the Plainville Cardinals. Right side, Dewey, the lefty, will take the 3. Missed it badly. Worth down with a rebound. And here comes TMP up the floor. Schulte hesitates, crosses over, working on Krob, kicks it to Whitling, and gets it back. Schulte wanting to shoot it right side, got right by Rohr, leaves it on the baseline for Worth. Dillon will go in and draw the foul. Officials said that 2-3 Tyler Rohr walked underneath him. And so Worth will shoot free throws. It's been a adventure already for Dillon. He came in a 68% free throw shooter. And at 6'6", I really talked about it. He's got an interesting free throw. Ball does not spin. That one did not spin at all. No backspin, but he made it. He has 5. TMP's lead grows to 9 at 20-11 after Worth knocks down the free throw. And now Lang called for a foul out on the perimeter. Trying to take it away. Not a lot there. Working against Clay Pelton. Whitling and Seib will check out as Harris and Unrun check back in for TMP. Comes with 6.5 to go here in this first half. TMP's lead is 10, 21-11. First time they've led by 10 in the contest. Dewey has it right side. Parker Krob will give it up. Rohr, 1 dribble, guarded by Unrun. Now he needs some help. Still looking for some help as Dewey will come get it. Guarded by Harris, right side. And he kicked it off his foot, and it's going to be picked up by TMP's Cade Harris. Harris here in the near sideline with a head of steam, and stops, kicks it for Unrun. Gavin will put it on the floor, drive in, can't bank it home. Worth just took it off the top of the Plainville Cardinal and scores it. They didn't get boxed out. Worth has 7 in the game, along with his 4 rebounds. Nobody blocked him out, and he just took it off the top of him. 22-11, Worth has lost 3 for TMP. 5:45 to go here in this first half. Right side, Krob drives, has his pass deflected by Worth. Worth just put up his arms and deflected it. It's the third Plainville turnover. Schulte crosses over on Krob. Right side for Unrein. Gavin will kick it for Harris. Harris for Lang. So they work the right side. Lucas, little stop and go. Right side for Cade Harris. Harris finds it out wide open. Unrein. Gavin will go in and score it with the left hand. They forgot about Unrein. He's got 4. 24-11. Timeout taken by Plainville. So much effort and attention is given to 23, or to 32 in white and 34 in white. They forgot all about Unrein, as Schulte and Worth are drawing a crowd, and haven't proven all year long it's you can get to the basket and score. Game brought to you in a part this time around, and always by Master Cleaners, Paul Wardberger Construction, Jeff Darrell and Linda Seibel at Edward Jones and Hayes, and at Thomas More Prep Marian. In courts earlier today, the TMP Lady Monarchs claiming the share of the Mid-Continent League title with that win over the Plainville Lady Cardinals. Congratulations to the Lady Monarchs. Of course, Coach McFarland set to join us at halftime of our game. We've got 5:15 to play here in this boys game. TMP on top by 14, 25-11. Whitney working against Worth, kicks it out. Franders Dewey. Dewey falling down, just throws up the shot and lost it. Tried to draw a foul, taken away by Worth up the floor. Schulte on a pass to Unrein, who knifes it and scores it. 26-11, back-to-back Gavin Unrein field goals. Unrein has 6 here in the first half. Had a good job defensively by Worth, forces a turnover, and Schulte finds a streaking Unrein. Right side, Plainville will throw it away. Dewey got into the lane, tried to rifle it back out to the right wing, and nowhere to be found was Tyler Rohr. Turnover number 4 in the game for Plainville. And Dewey checks out. As Parker Krob will return to the lineup. I think Dewey liked in particular checking out of the contest. After the dead ball turnover, TMP will get it back. Worth finds Unrein. He'll kick it for Harris. Cade will take the long 2. It's short, and the rebound cleared out of there by Whitney. Just a little bit short, and now here comes Pelton and company. Left side as he'll kick it for Selmer. Carter Selmer, the sophomore, little hesitation. Right side for Parker Krob, can't bank it home. Rebound fought for, and it's Whitney who will come away with it. He had it poked away, but is able to track it down on the baseline. It's Parker Krob. As Parker then loses it out of bounds. Cade Harris right in his hip pocket. Stays with Plainville. Cade Harris right in the hip pocket of Parker Krob that time. Tyler Rohr to key it in, the senior, right in front of the TMP bench to the right of us. Pelton drives, got to the free throw line, kicks it for Carter Selmer. The sophomore Selmer working on Schulte. Right side for Clay Pelton. Pelton crosses over on Lang, got to the baseline, and they call a foul on Lucas Lang. Blocking foul on Lang as he bodied up. And 2 free throws coming for Clay Pelton. Seib will check in for TMP here in just a moment. In fact, I'll have 3 new Monarchs check in. Pelton's going to shoot 2, though. His first trip to the line. And the first one for Pelton, halfway down, and it hit off the front of the rim and skips off. Jay Birdsall, 5'10 senior, will check in for the first time for Plainville. TMP brings Romy, Whitling, and Cy back into the contest. Pelton's going to shoot the second one. And the second one rims off as well, and Chase Whitling rips down his 3rd rebound. Up the floor, side near sideline from Harris, and gives back to Cade. Rice is open left side. Schulte off a screen. Was open, won't shoot it. Drives to the baseline for Seib. Seib gets it for Romy. Trenton turns, had a little bit of space, couldn't finish inside, and then Seib gets space, gets the shot up, missed it, fighting for his own rebound, got it back, leaves it for Wentling. He'll find Romy, and Trenton's shot no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Whitney, who's got 6 rebounds here in the contest. TMP offensively struggling a little bit, and here's a 3 for Clay Pelton as he knocks down his first 3 of the game. 5 for Pelton, 26-14 on just the first field goal with 3:15 to go here in this second quarter for the Plainville Cardinals, right side, Schulte halfway down and out with a three. Romy down with his first rebound. First chance for TMP. Left side, Harris with it. Cade got it back on this left side. Cade will drive, leave it for Romy, but he's been out of control and an offensive foul. Garrett Whitney will stand in and bring in, or rather draw the foul on Cade Harris. Monarchs offensively looks a little off here after rushing out to that 15-point lead to start the quarter on back-to-back Gavin Unright field goals at 26-11. Pelton just knocked down a three a moment ago. They were held without a field goal for over 4 minutes, and now Pelton's hit back-to-back jumpers. 26-16. There's Pelton now with 5 in a row. He has 7 here in this first half for Plainville. 2.5 to go in this first half. Side for TMP will drive. Handed for Schulte. Schulte got free. Now to Whitling. So they worked that little dribble drive. Side was open. Now he'll hand it right side for Schulte. Guarded by Selmer. So he draws a crowd everywhere he goes. Whitling with it. Jace drives in. Kicks it for Side. Bryce had to reach up high to get it. Harris with it. Leaves it for Romy. Trenton hands it for Schulte left side. Schulte left side. And Coach Mayer wants a timeout. So the offense is just not quite on sync. You gotta give Plainville a lot of credit, kind of jamming it up and making it difficult for TMP really to get anything going. So the timeout by TMP, it's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. TMP on top here in this one, 27-16. Led a moment ago by 15 at 26-16. TMP leading here, 27-16. Monarch Athletics brought to you part by State Glass Company, High Plains Roofing, Field Abstract and Title Company, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, and Discount Siding. Beloit boys lead Smith Center 18-5 through one quarter of action. The Goodland Cowgirls did end up beating Scott City earlier today, so TMP girls will be the 3 seed in that 3A Norton sub-state. Recap the girls' game with Coach Rose McFarland a little bit later on here at halftime. So TMP on top, 27-16. They'll key it in with Seib. Seib, hard dribble left side. Here's Schulte. He'll take the three and rattle it home from the left side. He needed that one, 30-16, as Schulte knocks down the three for TMP. Schulte now with 10. He's 2 away from 1,000 in his career. Here's an offensive foul. It's Schulte who draws it against Clay Pelton. Back the other way on the turnover, number 5 of the contest for Plainville. Pelton picks up his second foul. It's the 8th team foul. With 1:45 to go here in the first half, TMP leads 30-16 following that Jackson Schulte three. Harris running the point, takes a peek at the coach. Down it to our right, Coach Mayer. Off a screen, Schulte thought about it. He'll take the deep three and bury it. Jackson Schulte makes it 33-16. And that'll give him 1,000 for his career. 13 for him. 33-16. Right side, here's a drive. Flipped home, no good by Selmer. Rebound down to Romy. Timeout TMP. And the Monarchs will celebrate with their senior, Jackson Schulte, as he reaches the 1,000 point plateau on that bucket as they announce it here at Al Billinger Fieldhouse. He met his dad, Troy, who is underneath us, the activities director here at TMP. And then everybody on the Monarchs sideline that comes out to celebrate with him as he knocked down that three to give him 13 in the first half. He needed 12 coming into the night, and he gets it there on that deep three-pointer. So congratulations to Jackson as he is a member of the 1,000-point club here at TMP. Among some rare air here for the TMP boys program. With 33-16 the lead now as they get that timeout, an opportunity to celebrates, get honored for Schulte, the senior. And now with 1:11 to go here in this first half, the TMP offense back at it following that missed shot for Plainville. Wintling's got it right side. Jace finds Sive off a screen. Now left side for Cade Harris. With under 1 minute to play first half. Backside lob for Wentling. Jace surveys the defense. Out of Sive with it. TMP finds Schulte. No, here's a pass stolen. Selmer got a piece of it. He'll take it down the right side of it. Blocked out of bounds by Schulte. And it will stay with Plainville. So TMP turns it over for the third time. And then Schulte blocks the Selmer shot.
And for the Monarchs, number 34, Dylan Worth.
Romy will check out. Dylan Worth returns to the lineup for TMP. Jay Birdsall, the senior, back out there as well for the Cardinals. Plainville in those road black uniforms, the dark red numbers. Right side, Dewey has Simon in his hip pocket. They run the pick and roll for Whitney. Whitney drives inside as a partially deflected by Worth, tipped into the hands of Harris. As Cade will come away with the deflection. He'll race up this near sideline. We find Wentling, little hesitation, drives, kicks it back for Harris. Cade can't shoot it. We find Side with 21 to go. Fake the handoff for Schulte. They get it to Wentling. Jason's going to drive in, miss the shot. Worth down with the rebound, and they call it over the back on Worth.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 34.
So Worth will pick up the foul. Whitney didn't box him out, but he just got a little bit too extended. It's one of those where most of the time, if you don't box out, you're not going to get rewarded with that, as Whitney slips a pick and roll and has it blocked at the rim, and they're going to call a foul. I think this is going to be on Wentling coming in and helping. It was clean up top by Worth, but they will call it on Wentling. It'll be the second on Wentling. Worth blocked it, but Wentling had rotated over to try and help as well. TP leads 33-16, 6 seconds to go here in the first half. First Garrett Whitney free throw, no good. We don't have any numbers on the Plainville Cardinals, so we know nothing or very little about Plainville. On-ride return to the lineup for TMP in place of Whitling, and going 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and then Carter Selmer knocked the ball away, and so he's going to get a warning. Whitney has 3 here in the first half as he makes 1 of 2 at the line, 33-17. TMP has the lead, 6 seconds to go here in this first half. Harris across the timeline with 3. Cade will drive, go in, leave it for Worth, who beats the buzzer. What a great play by Harris and the sophomore big Dylan Worth. Those two work nicely together to finish out the first half, with TMP leading 35-17 on the bucket for Worth. We head to the quarter break, and it's the halftime break. TMP on top, 35-17 on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes Kalon, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
At halftime, the TMP boys on top 30-5-17 over the Plainville Cardinals. We welcome you into our halftime show, where earlier tonight the TMP-Marian Monarchs come away with the victory over the Plainville Cardinals as they claim a share of the Mid-Continent League, a regular season crown. Congratulations on the victory. Got out to a quick start and we're able to take care of business tonight. We're joined by Coach Rose McFarland. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much.
Girls really kind of seemed like got out to that quick start, took care of business, did what they needed to do to get the victory.
Yeah, we got a good first quarter, and then just went right into it in the second quarter, and it was nice because I've suited up 14 girls. They all got to play, and the clock running at the end there. That's sometimes kind of tough to do, but it was fun that everybody got a chance to get in the game.
Sophia Baltazar makes 5 3-pointers in the contest. Hannah comes in, knocks down a 3, and Megan knocked down a couple. Seemed like felt pretty confident shooting the basketball. Yeah,
I thought from the perimeter and the 3-pointers, we were set. We made some really good looks, and Sophie was able to knock those down. Megan knocked down a couple, and like I said, Hannah even came in and hit her shot. But and inside we were battling, and I thought Emily had a pretty good game inside. And Jessica Herman came off the bench and got rebounds and putbacks, and Cass was battling in there too. So it was a great game. So really happy about that.
Strong way to finish out the regular season. We talked about the 3 prior games. Those were battles with 3 really good teams. Obviously, come tonight, take care of business. That sets you up with a lot of momentum heading into the sub-state matchup next week.
Yeah, and that starts on Monday. So we'll find out tomorrow who we play. But I'm really happy with our season and being able to tie for the league championship. It's quite a feat because with 12 teams in our league, and we got a good tough league, and that's real proud of the girls.
Yeah, and for this group too, we talk about it all the time. This is a group that has basically played together since this same starting 5 since about midway through the year, actually early January last year, and we've seen them come so far to do what they did. This year's got to feel pretty special for this group, especially with a young group and just the one senior in Kylie.
Right, Kylie, she's been playing good for us for 4 years, and it's nice that I got to rest her a little bit tonight because she's had to really step up the last couple games and play a lot of minutes. But I'm real happy for her. When you work hard for 4 years and to have a season like we've had, that's always makes you feel real good. But these girls are gelling and they're coming together, and it's good to see.
Yeah, and to get the MCL crown, share it with Phillipsburg, who beat earlier this year. What's this mean for this group?
I think it's special. So they're a good group.
Obviously not done yet. Sub-state, like you said, we'll figure out who you play next week, but got to feel good about the way your group has finished the regular season heading into next week.
Yeah, this is like a new season. Records go out the window, so we got to, come with everything we got next week and kind of see where it goes. But, I like our chances. I feel like we're playing real good basketball right now, and that's what we want to do is play your best basketball this time of the year.
All right, congratulations on the victory again. Coach McFarland and her group wins by the final earlier today of 75-24. We'll take a quick time out, come back, and get you set for the second half of the boys game on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building, when it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Long, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948, 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marian, building communities of faith, knowledge, and service. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Jeter Law Firm.
TMP Monarch boys at halftime on top, 35-17 over the Plainville Cardinals as we welcome you back on our Eagle Radio digital marketing halftime show where the Lady Monarchs out to a big lead here through, or the Monarch boys earlier tonight. The Monarchs came away with the victory. That's we got to talk to Coach McFarland here at halftime. It's the Monarch boys here at halftime on top of the Plainville Cardinals, comfortably leading 35-17. Let's go ahead real quick and recap the first half. TMP would run out to an 8-0 start. Bryce Seib hit a three-pointer to kind of propel that 8-0 start. Plainville would cut the deficit back to 3, got it to 4 at one point, and then finally got it to 5. That was actually 4, actually at 13-9. TMP would finish the first half, though, on a 6-2 run, led by 8 at that point at 19-11. They opened the second quarter on a 7-0 run, led 26-11. It took Plainville more than 4 minutes to get on the board in the second quarter. They would cut the deficit briefly back to 10 at 26-16. TMP would finish the first half on a 9-1 run, lead 35-17 here at the break. TMP in that first half ended up with Jackson Schulte in double figures. His three-point field goal to give him 13 propelled him past the 1,000-point mark for his career as he finished with 13 in the first half. We are back with the second half after this on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
At halftime, the TMP boys lead the Plainville Cardinals by the score of 35-17. TMP's Jackson Schulte in that first half led the way with 13. That, of course, puts him over the 1,000-point mark as we welcome you back in here to Al Billinger Fieldhouse. Still a couple of moments away here from the start of the second half. Monarchs got out to that quick lead. And then have never really looked back. It will be TMP basketball to start out the second half. Monarchs take a little bit longer in the huddle to get going here. The officials get the Monarchs, break up that huddle, and now we're ready to go. TMP leading at 35-17, shooting down to our right here in this second half. Monarchs with Seib, right side for Whitling. Whitling, Worth, Lang, and Schulte, the 5 on the floor. Bryce Seib has it left side. Here's Dylan Worth with it at the high post. Now he'll dribble to the right wing. Finds Seib with it. One dribble into Whitling's got it. Seib is open at the free throw line. Finds Dylan Worth. Worth into a double team. Finds Whitling. He'll fire from the free throw line. Missed it. We're trying to keep it alive as he poked it away from Dobson inside. But Parker Krobe will come away with it for the Plainville Cardinals. Plainville will shoot down to our left here in this second half. They're benched down to our left as we sit just to the left of the scores table at the field house. 7:20 to go here in the third. Anders Dewey spins by side, bangs into Worth underneath, and will earn a trip to the free throw line. Dylan Worth said he got him in the arm.
Fouls on the Monarchs for 34. Dylan Worth, his second.
Be the second on Worth. It's the first of the second half for TMP. Free throws for Dewey as he misses the first one. Anders Dewey got 5 in that first half. And makes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 35-18. TMP with the lead, and Dewey with 6 here in the contest. Monarchs again trying to post up Worth. He'll just spin on the right low block, missed the shot, and the rebound cleared out of there by Plainville. Whitney came down with a defensive rebound that time as Dewey race into the front court. Handed off for Pelton. Pelton to the right side. Now picks up his dribble. He needs some help as Dewey will come get it from him. A screen from Whitney, he takes it to the right side. Dewey, little hesitation, got right back, and he'll stick it in between the rim and the backboard, and so the jump ball and the arrow belongs to Plainville. TMP leads 35-18. 6:42 to go here in this third quarter. Plainville to key it in. Lang deflects the pass. It's stolen away. Wentling with a long outlet up the floor to Lucas Lang. Lucas will lob it up into the air for Worth, who tried to go up and dunk it on the alley-oop, but he missed it. Couldn't bring it in, and TMP will turn it over. So it's out of bounds off of TMP. Lang tried to leave it for Worth on the layup following the steal, and Bryce Seib asked Lucas Lang, "What are you doing?" Both of them with a little grin on their face. TMP leads 35-18. Here's a backdoor pass inside over the top of Worth. Is scoring is Cale Dobson. That was a tough catch for Cale and a good score. 35-20. Plainville cuts the deficit now to 15. Seibel found himself wide open. Dumps it for Worth. He'll turn, spin, find Wentling with it. Jace dribbled into a double team. Now needs some help. He'll lob it backside for Bryce Seib. Side back to Wentling. Wentling's going to put it on the deck and an offensive foul. Put that shoulder down, and Wentling's going to pick up his third as Cale Dobson draws the offensive foul. It'll be the 5th turnover for TMP. Unrein's going to replace Seib. Cade Harris checks in as well. Halftime from Dodge City. Hayside boys with a 3-point lead, 28-25. Beloit leads Smith Center 43-13. Our Hayes Post scoreboard update. Both those games at halftime. Dewey nearly carried it, got it back as he had to track it down. Cade Harris in his hip pocket. Here's a pass inside for Whitney. Whitney turns, Worth is there. He'll spin and shoot over the top of him. Tough little spinning move for Garrett Whitney, who has 5. Plainville makes it 35-22. They've scored 3 straight field goals to start out this second half. TMP hasn't scored in the second half. Worth into a double team, finds a cutting. Unrein will score. 37-22 on the bucket for Gavin Unrein. That's the first field goal of the second half for TMP. Unrein now with 8 in the contest. One thing that Worth has done well is he started to contribute and find other guys as Lang knocks a pass out of bounds. I'll stay with Plainville. Worth averages over an assist per contest. But there for a while it was where he only had 1 assist all season long, 1 or 2 assists all game long, or all season long, but now he finds like that a cutting Unrein. Here's a drive inside. Dewey just slammed into Worth, misses the shot. Then Whitney got the rebound. Dillon will fight inside and pull down the rebound. Schulte up the floor. TMP's got a 2-on-1. Unrein wraparound pass to Lang, and they score. What a perfect fast break for TMP. Schulte up the floor. Lang able to get it inside off the pass from Gavin Unrein, and that's a pretty offensive possession for TMP. They lead 39-22. Lang gets his first field goal. Here's a 3 that comes up short for Pelton, and a fight for the rebound, and we'll get a foul on TMP. I think this is on Unrein. Monarchs didn't check out that time very well. First on Unrein. Third of the second half for TMP. They lead 39-22, 4.5 to go. Here's an errant pass picked up by Unrein. Gavin up the floor to Lang. Lucas lost the dribble, tips it ahead to Unrein, finds Harris, and TMP lays it up. 41-22 as Cade Harris gets the layup to go. Harris and company were going 3-0. They get the back-to-back fast break field goals. Lead by 19 at 41-22. Whitney has it knocked away by Lang. Got it back. Parker Crow with it. Parker then lost it. Stolen by Lang. Lucas takes a peek up ahead. It's Harris with it. Cade will go in and score it. 4 straight for Harris. 3 straight fast break buckets for TMP. They lead 43-22. Take advantage of 3 straight turnovers. Convert them into 6 straight points. Now that is how you build a 21-point lead at 43-22. Monarchs had really struggled offensively to start this quarter. Plainville had cut it to 13. But then TMP puts together a little blitz here. Scores 8 in a row. Make it 43-22. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part in this one by Heartland Building Center, Steel Fabrications, Gibbs Auto Supply, Midwest Energy, and Next Tech. Of course, our Monarch Sports Network is always powered by Herman Physical Therapy. They get you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling, deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation. You see your same PT every visit. I love helping people at Herman Physical Therapy. Check them out on Facebook. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third. TMP leads 43-22. Out of the timeout, it's Lang, Harris, Schulte, Unrein, and Worth, the 5 on the floor. Krob, Whitney, along with Pelton, Dewey, and Cale Dobson, the 5 on the floor for the Plainville Cardinals. Coach Tree's got that timeout as TMP put on a little blitz, scoring 8 in a row. 3 straight field goals on fast breaks. Whitney, right side off a pass that was deflected by Schulte, tracks it down on the right elbow or the right wing. Not Anderson Dewey with it. Anders Dewey with it. He was looking to force it inside. Instead, we'll hand it off for Clay Pelton. Pelton dribbles to the left side. His pass knocked away by Harris and out of bounds into the Plainville bench. It'll stay with stay with Plainville after it's off of TMP. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Dewey guarded by Harris, right side. Thought about stepping into a 3, picked up his dribble, needs some help. Got to hand it for Pelton as they switch off now. Pelton working the pick and roll, picked up his dribble, right side for Parker Krob. The senior Krob with it on the right side. He's going to put it on the floor, a little hesitation, has it blocked by Schulte. Ball deflected into the hands of Unrein. TMP with numbers up the floor. Harris with it right side, finds a cutting Worth. Dylan will go in to miss it, and they call an offensive foul on Worth. Tough break as he missed the layup. Yeah, good defense sliding in and drawing that foul that time. Pelton, I think, was the one who slid in and drew the foul. Good defense that time. TMP set Worth up a little bit too deep. He'll pick up his 3rd. And the Monarchs have 6 turnovers in the contest. Dewey back in, actually in for the first time, is Brandon Bryn for Plainville. Here's a ball stolen and tracked down in the backcourt by Schulte. Jackson will outrace everybody and lay it home. Schulte now with 15 in the contest, 45-22. Schulte with a steal and a layup for TMP. Dewey try to answer the free throw line jumper. It skips off. Worth round with his 5th rebound. Up the floor, Harris finds Worth. He'll slide by Bryn, who tried to draw an offensive foul, and they'll get him for a blocked shot. Worth missed the jumper. And Worth will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Brandon Bryn will check in and draw the foul. He tried to slide in and draw that offensive foul, but this time Worth beat him just a little bit. 2:30 to go here in the third. Worth will take the first free throw and knock it down. It's been a little bit of a rough go of it for Worth at the free throw line. He's into double figures with 10. Selmer and Osmeyer return to the lineup for Plainville. Second free throw for Worth rattles off, and Osmeyer will come down with his first rebound of the contest. TMP, after Worth makes 1 of 2 at the line, has 46-22 the lead. Plainville with Dewey into the front court. Pelton kicking right side back to Dewey. Dewey got a little bit of space, drives in and scores it. Anders Dewey now with 8 in the contest, 45-24. TMP's lead is, or rather 46 to 24. TMP will get it to the short corner and Unrein. Under 2 minutes to go, third. Unrein's open. He'll fire the three. It'll skip off. Right side with the back two side rebound. Now finds a cutting Lucas Lang, who scores and has a chance at a three-point play. 48-24. After the Lang field goal, Osmeyer will pick up the foul. It's his third. Whitling will replace Worth. And Lang to shoot the free throw to convert the three-point play, and he does. 5 for Lucas. All here in this second half. 49-24. TMP leads on the three-point play for Lang. Left side, Parker Krob got up into the air, and then here's a turnover. As Bren lost it on a pass. Saib will outrace everybody the other end, then tried to save it to Whitling. Good hustle by Lang to keep it alive, as Whitling nearly lost it out of bounds on a pass that was not in great position for him to catch it. And Lang just out-hustled everybody to come away with it. Lang will give it up to Whitling, goes behind his back left side. Lang for three, can't line drive it home. And the rebound cleared out of there and then thrown away by Bren right into the hands of Saib, who will lay it up. It's the second time in a row that Brandon Bren was just a little bit lost, and he threw it right into the hands of Saib, who will lay it home. 51-24. After the side field goal, other end three-pointer by Pelton, no good. Foul on the inside. Bren out on the top of Gavin Unrein. Lots of contact there. That was a physical foul by Bren. I don't know if that was intentional with any malice behind it. It looked awful aggressive. And Coach Drees having a conversation with a junior who will check out. That could have gotten Gavin Unrein banged up. That was an awkward play. TMP back the other way. Schulte, he's going to take a step back three, left it short, and Whitling saves it, but right into the hands of Cale Dobson. Schulte tried to take that little step back three, couldn't convert. Dewey will race to the other end, got tied up, missed the shot, got his own rebound, and will go up and can't score it. Unrein will contest the shot, then Gavin comes down with a rebound. Up the floor, Schulte left side, lays it home. 53-24 as TMP runs the break to perfection, and now Carter Selmer with an inbounds violation. TMP with good defense, and Selmer stepped across the line. 53-24, TMP leads with 15.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ethan Hamilton will check in for the first time, the 5'7" junior for Plainville. TMP with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Schulte left side, he can't finish with that three-pointer from the wing. Whitling tried to keep it alive, but it's in the hands of Dobson. 4 seconds to go here in the third. Dewey crosses over, he'll pull up for three, left it short, and rebound down to Schulte. We played 3 quarters of action. TMP on top, 53-24 as we head to the fourth quarter on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
(53-24), TMP has the lead as we head to the fourth and final quarter. Monarch boys trying to close out the MCL schedule with their 10th win of the season. Comfortably on top, 53-24. Saib, Romy, Wentling, Harris and Lang, the 5 on the floor. Here's a kick out for Lang from Whitling. He wasn't ready for it. Now Romy nearly traveled with it right side, finds Whitling with it, an offensive foul, and that's going to do it for Jace Whitling. That's a tough offensive foul. I think that's, by my count, 5, but maybe it's just 4. Okay, it is just 4. So luckily for Jace, either way, it's a turnover. He's taking a couple of offensive fouls in this one. So it is just his 4th. And the turnover gives it back to Plainville. Left side, Preston Osmeyer with it. Finds a cutting Hamilton, has it blocked by Trenton Romy and taken away. Ethan Hamilton started the 4th quarter here for Plainville. And we're going to get another offensive foul on Whitling, and that's going to do it. It's one of those situations where Jace was up in the air, and if we're playing in college, the defender Whitney is in the circle, and so it can't be an offensive foul. It's one of those where maybe you lobby for the circle in high school. A turnover for TMP and the 5th foul for Whitling. Give it back to Plainville. Whitney kicks it out. Here's a partner, Parker Crow, 3 that's good. 53-27 as Parker Crow buries the 3. It's his first 3 of the contest. With 7 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. TMP brought Unrein back in after Whitling had fouled out. Harris with it left side, out of sight. Looking inside, instead they'll go to Unrein. Now they find Romy. Romy saw 4 guys around him, kicks it right back out, and then side lost it. TMP turns it over. It's the 9th time, and then Harris took it away from Krob and will lay it up inside. 55-27. Cade Harris just took it away and laid it up. 8 in the game for Cade. 14 turnovers in the contest for the Plainville Cardinals. Probe into the lane. Here's a drive block shot by Harris, taken away by TMP's Gavin Unrein. Up the floor comes Unrein, little crossover, right side. Not a little hesitation, finds Lang. Went behind his back. Harris thought about shooting it. Gave it up, now he's gonna get it back. He'll pull the trigger this time and knock it down. Cade Harris with back-to-back 3s in back-to-back games. He's at a double figures with 11. It's the 2nd time he's scored 11 in a row, or 11 in the game, and it's 58-27. Harris with 5 straight at 11 points, by the way, marks his, again, career high, which he scored against Southeast to Saline on Saturday. Whitney posts up on Romy, falling away, too strong off the heel. Rebound down to Preston Osmeyer. He'll put up the push shot and missed it on the backside. I got it Unrein down with a rebound. Up the floor, right side, Harris. Cade stops, and they'll set up the offense. Saib got cut into the lane, and now kicks it back out. Plainville's going to bring 5 new faces into the contest to the next dead ball. Right side is Ian Chu will check in with Andrew Schwartz in a moment for TMP. 5:10 to go here in this 4th quarter. The student section had chanted for Ian Chu to come back into the contest, and now Coach Mayer is going to take the timeout and allow the 2 teams to sub.
One last time in the lineup for the Monarchs.
Ian
Senior,
Chu
number 14,
will check in.
Ian Chu.
They bring Andrew Schwartz. Hayden Brown, good to see Hayden back out there after dealing with that injury. Kitten Ginther. Schwartz right side, Romy's the other one out there for TMP. Hayden left side, Chu, little hesitation. Ian's gonna get all the way to the bucket, can't score it, but he's headed to the free throw line as Tyler Rohr will pick up his 2nd. TMP leads 58-27. With that 30-point deficit, we'll have continuous clock the rest of the way. Birdsall will pick up the foul. Oh, that's the first on the senior Jay Birdsall. And the first free throw for Ian Chu is good. 59-27. Second Chu free throw is off the heel, skips off, and the rebound cleared down by Birdsall. 4:10 to go here in this one. TMP leads 59-27. Anders Dewey drives in, hit the deck hard. They're going to call a foul. The official back near midcourt called the foul. They see a push or a hand check on Kitten Ginther.
That was on the Monarchs for 13. Kitten Ginther, his first, team 7.
And the free throw is short.
Also in the game for the Monarchs is the senior number 3, Hayden Brown.
So the free throw for Dewey is short. 1 of 3 at the line. He'll get one more. And it is good. Dewey makes 1 of 2, 59-28. Anders Dewey with 9 in the game. Looks like he'll check out. Ethan Hamilton back out. Dakota Yost also checks in for the first time for the Plainville Cardinals. Hayden Brown drives on the baseline, gets banged into. And unfortunately for Hayden Brown, he ran into Dakota Yost. I don't know what the official on the left side, making sure, I guess. They had to use that forearm. Said football tackle, but use that forearm to knock Hayden to the floor. It's the first foul on Dakota Yost. 15th foul. Ginther knocks down the 3. Ginther makes it 62-28 as he knocks down his first 3 of the game. Birdsall has a block by Trenton Romey at the rim. Trenton then will come away with it for Ginther up the floor as Romey knocked that one away. Battling for it on the inside, and now we're going to get a double dribble on TMP as Ginther had lost it and then got it back. Called for the double dribble. 150 and counting in this one. TMP leads 62-28. Monarch boys are going to finish 10-1. Here's a pass that is stolen by Andrew Schwartz. Well, Schwartz got hit in the face. I think he might have tried to take it the distance if he didn't get hit on that foul. Hayden Brown hesitates. Hayden will drive inside again. Got bumped, but he flips it up and scores anyway. Brown back up there after missing several games with that shoulder injury. Makes it 64-28. TMP on top. Hamilton dribbled into the circle. Leaves it for Rohr. Rohr's pass for Dakota Yost, trying to back down on Romey, and he double dribbled with it. Got that other hand on the basketball with the dribble. What a minute to go in this one. TMP in control. 64-28. Monarchs open the game on an 8-0 run. They haven't trailed in this contest. Here's a 3 by Schwartz off the mark. Rohr with the rebound. Long outlet up the floor. Layup is good for Carter Selmer. She was able to convert after the Rohr outlet pass. 64-30. TMP with 37 seconds to go. Brown's open. Student section wanted the senior Brown to shoot, but he won't. Ginther, who knocked out a 3 a moment ago, he's going to give it up. 25 seconds to go here in this one. Chu will drive inside, have it knocked away. Ball on the deck, picked up by Birdsall, who then gives it off to Rohr, who got it back. Birdsall was on his backside as he came away with it. Racing into the front court is Hamilton. Final 10 seconds of this one. Rohr into the lane. Kick it left side, and here's a shot blocked, but a foul coming as Kenton Ginther blocked the shot of Ethan Hamilton, and that's how the game will come to an end. TMP-Marian Monarchs are going to pick up the victory as 64-30. They will go to 17-4 and finish 10-1 in the Mid-Continent League. Again, TMP wins by the final of 64-30. And that means the Monarchs will finish the regular season 10-1. They'll go at 17-4 as they head into the sub-state matchup on Tuesday against the Beloit Trojans at winning 8 in a row. Again, TMP wins by the final 64-30 on the Monarch Sports Network. It's powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes K-Lawn, Kirk Maska and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.